like I say, for years and years and years and years, people were trying to say Einstein and all that stuff, and I was like, actually, physical experiments actually work out better than going MC squared, and actually just practice and just playing around with things like put two sticks together, tie some string around it, see what happens, or yeah, put some rocks in a fire and see what happens. Oh yeah, metal or something like that. Awesome. See, I knew you could do it. Actually works better than because like MC squared doesn't really mean anything. Did you ever notice that MC squared really doesn't mean anything? V squared doesn't really mean anything. So that's not really going to help you create a nuclear bomb. Now, thinking of an inward an explosion implosion, or like an inward explosion, to might make you actually think about something that would actually become something. But just saying MC squared equals doesn't really mean much. Anyway, unless you're MC Hammer. Anyway, like I said, if anybody had ever asked me, like I said, when I was 6 years old, I could have told you a lot more detailed versions of your existence. Maybe not. Maybe I would. Actually, like I said, a lot of people were like, we're just going to let them live a normal life for once, for a minute. Like I said, for years and years and trillions of years, I had been basically the protector. Blah, blah, blah. And then I took my vacation, just living a life as a normal child. Anyway, and even then, it didn't really work out all that well, so... Rodney's like, well, we're going to make him live a normal life. We're going to make him feel normal. We're going to make him think he's normal. We're going to just fuck up everything. And that's basically what's going on. So it's like, well, yeah, I'm actually like from before the stars ever shined. And at some point in time when Rodney was really pissing me off, I told Rodney, I was like, Rodney, I'm from before the stars ever shined. And yeah, I could probably have you tortured. Like, leave me alone. Just leave me alone. It's like... Actually, I don't think I said it like that. I think I was a lot more nicer and a lot more hinty about it. Like I said, really, I just hint. I'm just like, Anyway, so whatever. Like I said, I don't really care. Like, after 140,000 years or 150 million years or whatever, I'm just like, I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. It never mattered to me. Like, it's just that for years and years and years and years, all these people were like, I'm so powerful, and I'm blah, 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 and yeah, you gotta play the politic game, and yeah, you gotta do this, and you gotta do that, and it's like, there's fooling you, right? Yeah, it's all just stupid. John McCain is a rapist. Made a bunch of films. JFK tried to be a film. Made a bunch of stupid songs. Like, Jimmy Carter basically preached and blah, 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 and this and that, and I forget what else he did. He did all kinds of crazy, stupid stuff. All these people were just really stupid when they were children, and most of them were just steroided up, and most of them were on LSD or something that I created. Whatever. I named America. I invented flight. I own Germany. I own 400 to 300 to a couple hundred planets out there. I've lived a very, very long time. I'm from before the stars. For the longest time, they were trying to say the Dark Lord was the evil Lord and the most horrible, bad person ever. Or they're trying to say that Lucifer was so horrible or bad. Or you have this idea of Lucifer or something like that. It's like, well, my name's Lucifer Starline. And this is who I truly am. And like I said, I don't really care. I'm not even like I used to be able to explain it better. Like I said, I used to teach life forms how to do technology and about the universe, but I don't do that anymore. That was like 100 billion years ago, or like I said, it was probably before 100 billion years ago that I actually taught life forms or whatever, or was doing whatever. Like I spent thousands of millions of years in space, or just doing whatever. Just occupying myself. I was bored. At some point in time, I probably gained sentience or something, or was something, or someone made me into something or whatever. I'm just that old. Anyway, though, when life forms or someone was withholding technology and stuff like that, or when they finally captured me and wanted to know the truth, or when they had gotten the big cheese, or the most powerful, or the most rich, or when they were trying to hold me hostage for my money, or hold me hostage to get my life forms to surrender, or hold me blah blah blah, or whatever. It's yeah, I was tied to a chair. I was about 3 foot tall. It was really annoying. They expected me to die. They're like, "You're gonna die in a minute, so shut up," or blah blah blah, or something. I was like, okay. Anyway, so if you want to know the truth of the universe and everything else, well, what part? Like I said, when they said start from the beginning, I'm like, well, how long you got? You know, which part exactly? And with which life form? Like I generally only remember like what I did with humanity, whatever. You know, like which part do you want? Do you want to know how Germany was killing off the old people and trying to make all the children think that Adolf Hitler was actually the true creator or true leader or whatever? Do you want to hear about how the Republicans started in year 120? And basically, it was probably started by Nixon or someone. And basically, most wars are between the Republicans and the Democrats. And the Republican militia, which basically, well, generally the Democrats were telling the Republicans what to do. And the Republicans were having to actually go out there and do all the work and get shot. And eventually the Republicans were like, fuck you, Democrats. We're not going to give you anything. And the Democrats were like, oh yeah? And then just started like this fight in most Civil War. That's why the Republicans were controlling China or most of the communist countries. The Democrats were trying to control whatever countries and dividing up the planet. And the only thing that they could agree on is one side will be on one thing and the other side will be on another thing. And basically they were doing keeping everything a secret and don't photograph anything. And don't show who the leader is. Never take a picture of the leader. Blah blah blah. You know, and all this and that, and doing no freedom of speech. And I came along and I was like, what? That's not the way I'm doing things. Whatever. Like I said, I'm Lucifer Star, and a 100-year-old creator. So, and the one who named America. So, well, all these police are like, ooh. And it's like, I'm too old for this shit. This is a young computer or young whatever. Anyway. And they were going to run off and go back in time and own my country and take over and then have me killed by my own police. And I'm just like, well, that's one way of doing things. The president was going to order my death. Or just tell the cops to go kill me. Yeah. You know, or something. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. Go grab John Richard, President Trump or whatever. Chain him down, torture the shit out of him, find out what the fuck is going on. I don't give a fuck. You're not alone in the universe. Anyway, so like I was telling Rodney at one point in time, I said, they will possibly torture you for millions or trillions of years after this. They may not. I told Rodney before he did what he did, I said, Rodney, what you're about to do is going to cost the lives of millions or trillions or billions of life forms in the universe and on Earth. And he may have been the start of basically what is John McCain and Richard Nixon. And he might have done it for drugs or coke or something stupid like that. It's like, oh well. They'll find me eventually. They always do. Generally, when you build stars and suns and create 12 of the oldest life forms and most life in existence, and actually figure out the particle physics and actually teach everything else in existence about particle physics, and lead 400 to whatever life forms into existence and up to high technology points, generally you're found. It's a little bit too much to cover it up. And like I said, when I was Brian or whatever, they were saying, oh, we're going to cover this up. Oh, no, I need to know. Yeah, keep this all hush hush. You know, and they were going to kill me. And it's like, yeah, too bad I'm 99 trillion years old. Probably not going to be able to keep that a secret. And yeah, I did lie about my age for trillions or billions of years. Like I said, generally I would delete all my information or all my memories or all the ideas I had and then just start over. Like I say, whenever I would be leading life forms through the technology or whatever, I'd just be inventing with them. I just thought I was faster at inventing than they were, so most people thought I already knew everything and they were going to download my information because he already knows everything. And it's like, no, actually, I was just a little bit faster than you. You know, and I was just leading you through, waiting for you to invent or do it. You know, while I was inventing it or whatever, and figuring out the hard way. And like eventually they do download or whatever, and they're like, this is all the technology that's ever been happening, or whatever, we have it all. And it's like, no, you're actually on like the 5th or 10th time that I've actually been inventing, and I've actually invented everything at least once already. And with other life forms before you came along. You're my snuggly life forms. Because I had so much water and so much whatever. And was doing soft, cuddly, snuggly, touchy-feely life forms. So, yeah. And we're actually on the 4th or 5th human existence already. But this is the first time I've ever actually been in human form. As Brian. Well, I was originally Lucifer Star. And then I changed, and I owned America and made myself Brian American Citizen. So I own the country, I own the planet, I own the stars, I own this galaxy, that galaxy, maybe in the whole universe for all I know. What does it matter? You know, that's why I say, and like I say, they're all like, you gotta play the game, you gotta play politics. It's like, no, actually you just gotta research and do invention. That's way more faster. And generally just being a good person and helping out people will actually probably get you further. And then other people are like, the children, you know, the children are the secret. You start out with the children and you raise them up. And it's like, well, that is one way of doing it. Generally, yeah. Start with young pupils, young impressionable minds, mold them and whatever. And they're just basically, and all they use that for is basically, you know, teaching, trying to make Germany think that Adolf Hitler is their true leader and true creator, and blah, 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 blah. And they just went through and killed off all the old people. And then, or something like that. Stupid. And they did that hundreds of years ago or something. And it's like, I watched it, and it was stupid. It's like, actually, I own Germany. And I had a lot of German scientists, and they eventually figured it out or whatever, and knew everything. Or knew some part of everything. So, it's like, yeah, well, hate to just lay it out like that for you, but, you know, you can probably learn more from watching the videos than you can in cruising around the whole universe. Just let it out there for you, you know, let it out there for everyone. Well, this is what really matters. Like all that other shit, they're just trying to distract you. And realistically, it's just sex, parties, and drugs, and most of it was basically JFK was like, you know who my daddy is? I can do anything, man. I can do anything. Why? Because Nixon told you could do anything and you're just a clone? Because somebody from the future traveled back in time and told you that you can do anything? Because you grew up in the White House, maybe? Anyway, whatever. Anyway, so yeah.